Hello, I'm Shaun Martin from the Showcase, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something very different, and I'm excited. I've been in the show business industry for over 45 years and experienced and met a lot of people, celebrities and magicians, DJs, singers, and such like. So today, without no further ado, I'm going to introduce to you a man called Mazani from Beverly. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Shaun. I'm
Yeah.
not in Beverly at the moment. I've retired out to Thailand.
I was just going to say that, Kevin. It's good that we're both kind of like retired. You're in Thailand, but you're quite far from me, and I'm in Thailand, both retired. But you've still got the magic, Kevin. So we'll have a magic, and then we'll talk about some past experiences.
Okie dokie. Well, as you can see, there's an empty glass
Correct.
and there's 3 coins.
Okay.
Can you see that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
And there's 3 cards.
Okay, can see
If
that.
I put the cards on top of the glass
Yeah.
and then pretend to take one out of my hand, just pretend.
Okay.
And if you smile, Shaun, look as though you're enjoying yourself. Pretend.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to pretend to put this coin through the cards into the glass. And there's only actually 2 in my hand.
Hey, that's clever. Yeah.
So now I just can do it with 2 cards, 2 coins, and the glass. Put the cards on top of the glass, pretend to take one out of my hand, into the glass. Now I've only got 1. Get rid of 1 more. 1 card, 1 coin. Put the cards on top of the glass, hold on to the 1 card, and then pretend, and then throw it up in the air, like that, and it comes down into the glass. And now there's nothing in my hand. And it's really simple because there is a hole in the cards, just big enough for the coins to go through. I don't suppose you will be able to see the hole, so I'll make it a bit clearer.
Oh, yeah.
Put the pen through the card,
Yeah.
and then you can see there is a hole. Oh, just a minute. The hole's disappeared.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, carry on, Shaun.
That's magic. Is that what you call close-up, Kevin? So tell us about when you was back in the UK, about close-up magic.
Well, I'll go through the general story. My grandfather was a magician.
Really? I didn't...
And yeah, well, there you go. When he died, I inherited a few bits and pieces, started doing bits and pieces shows, and then suddenly the bookings started coming in, and I invested in stage magic and close-up magic, so I was available for any sort of show. Close-up, you normally do weddings, business functions, dinners, table to table. Stage shows, I could do a pitch show, I could do adult shows. I did a lot of New Year's Eve parties where I'd do some close-up table to table and then do a proper stage show.
Oh, as you're still very handsome, Kevin, can you turn the camera so we can see you a bit more? That's better. There you go. Don't chop your head off.
I'm balancing up against some Listerine bottles to get the camera angles on the table. But
I always knew that you would come in handy. So, Kevin, we worked together at some functions when I was doing DJing in the UK, and you came along and did your close-up magic, and everybody was well impressed. And you had a very good name. What made you give it up?
The lure of Thailand.
I see. I can understand that. Just let me explain to the viewers what Kevin means. The lure of Thailand means that basically it's just a different world out here. The weather's warmer. In winter, it's down to 26 degrees. That's the lowest. People, I'm sorry for saying this, but people seem nicer. Generally not as stressed as they do in the UK. Food's cheap.
It's cheaper to live.
Well, exactly. It's a lot cheaper to live. A pension like Kevin is, then you can live out here very comfortably and don't have the bother of always being ill in the cold weather. So that's what Kevin means about the lure of Thailand. Now, Kevin, you also did other stuff apart from close-up magic. What did you do?
I did a bit of DJing. bit of juggling, scapology,
Wow.
but no fire eating. That's too dangerous.
Okay. And when I used to come round for a coffee too, Kev, you always did you was always preparing balloons. What was that all about?
Yeah, balloon modelling.
So you can make,
If you're doing a kids show,
yeah.
if you're doing a kids show, you soon bribe the kids with balloons to keep them quiet. Nothing else.
And Kevin, which did you enjoy the most? Did you enjoy balloon modelling kids shows, or did you enjoy adult shows?
Adult shows, because it was more of a challenge.
Was it really?
Yeah.
How did you handle people that had a few to drink?
Well, if they didn't want to, if they went to some tables and they're not interested, so I'd do one quick trick and walk away, leaving them baffled. If you've got a receptive audience, I'd do my full routine and, always got good reactions.
You've left a gap in the market, Kevin, because there isn't many close-up magicians anymore. If we could explain to the viewers or the watchers of this showcase, how could people get into the business, Kevin, from your point of view?
Well, for close-up, you only really need to learn 4, 5, 6 tricks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you would, because you do the same thing at the different tables, and you'd only have to do 5 minutes.
Wow. But you have to have the gift of the gab.
But yeah, you've got to be able to ad lib and talk through the doubters. If someone's mouthing off, you just cracked a joke and carried on. And if it got to being sort of impossible to work with them because of one person, I'd just say thank you very much and get up and walk away, because I've already done 2 or 3 things. It didn't really matter. They don't know how much you're going to do.
No. And would you say it's a good profession to be in, Kevin? Is there enough work?
There is, but really you've got to work through agents to get the good money. I took a lot of my own bookings, and because you're doing bookings direct, it's not as much as what agents would try to charge.
Well, you got yourself established, that's why. But I mean, using an agent, what do you pay? Is it 10, 15, 20%?
Yeah, you paid whatever they asked.
Oh,
because it's normally a bigger fee as well.
Okay. And tell us about travelling. Did you have to travel far, Kevin, for some of these?
Sometimes.
Some of the good money?
I tried to keep it local if I could. But the better money, because it's through agents, it could be anywhere in the country.
Wow. And is that what you did? You travelled?
Yeah, I travelled all over the place. Especially on like New Year's Eve, where it was always very good money. But you had to take the bookings where they're available. And it's no good saying, right, I'm going to stay local near the whole area. And sometimes I'd end up working North Yorkshire, sometimes further afield.
I see. And did you ever do things like weddings and things like that?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah, well, there's always
Go on, sorry.
There's always a meal afterwards, so I'd go around the tables at the end of the meal while they're talking and having coffee, introduce myself, and you hoped you'd get good reactions at the first table you went to, and I'd just encourage them to applaud more. Suddenly everybody's looking. They all want you to go to the tables.
See, the tricks of the trade, what people need to learn, it's not just about doing a good magic trick, it's how you engage with the audience, is it not, Kevin?
Oh, yes, very much so.
So I think you're doing a show based on your engagement with the audience, how you get them engaged, how you grip them into the magic, and how at the end of it, they really, are astounded by what you've done. And it's like real magic, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll show you some real magic. You see, I'll just and I'm hoping you can see this on the table. Can you see the glasses?
And Kevin, yeah.
Right. What you have to do is concentrate on the glasses, and then...
Is that static, Kevin? Is it magic?
It's static.
You see, I can't try that with mine. It don't work, Kevin.
Oh, it must be magic then.
It must be magic, at the end of the day. Where did you get the name from, Kevin? Mazani?
the name my grandfather used before he died.
Yeah. So you carried on the legend.
Yeah, he got that from some Hans Christian Andersen novel. Tried looking it up, but I can't find it. And so I just thought it was appropriate to use his name that he used.
And Kevin, like doing magic and that, did you ever meet anybody famous? Or did you ever play in front of anybody famous?
I've met Paul Daniels before he died. I met David Copperfield. I flew out to Canada, Toronto, and he was doing a big show. And a friend of mine was a magician who worked for the TV company, so he got me an introduction.
Listen. Well, that's good then, isn't it? And how did you, I know you said you kind of like took it from your granddad, but did it take long to practice the tricks?
No, not really. I try to stick to simple things, nothing complicated.
And for the viewers, there is no magic shops in the United Kingdom. Where do you get your magic tricks from?
Well, there is some shops in the United Kingdom. I'm trying to think of the names. I've been away too long. Abracadabra?
Is that an online or is it in a...
Alakazam. It's online, but they've got a physical shop as well.
Wow, Alakazam. For the viewers, there you go. Look it up. Alakazam.
You can get plenty of stuff online. You'll get to it if you order it.
Really?
The simple thing if you're starting is buy the cheaper tricks. Don't buy anything expensive. Because they've all, if nobody's seen it, it's all got the same effect. This came from China.
Right.
There's 2 cards to remember, a red and a black. I'll shuffle them, a black and a red. I'm not going too quick for you, am I, Shaun?
My eyes are focused.
Right, so I take the red and put that on the table.
Okay.
I take the black and put that on the table. Got it?
Yeah, got it, Kev. Yeah.
The black and put that on the table.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
And then you get someone to put their hand on it.
Yeah.
Press, but don't press too hard, because when you press too hard, the bottom's still red, but the black's disappeared.
My God.
Because I've pressed too hard.
Well, that's magic, Kevin. Yeah, that's very good, Kevin. In terms of learning that kind of thing, does it cost a lot of money to buy the stuff?
That one from China cost about £1.
God.
I remember the name of the chip.
And in terms of going out fee-wise, is there a minimum fee that you go for?
Well, you can easily nowadays get over £100. New Year's Eve, I was getting up to £500 for doing exactly the same thing.
I hope that encourages.
Sometimes I'll get £1, sometimes I'll get a penny.
Yeah.
You see that, okay?
Can, yeah, £1 and a penny.
Right. So, which is the fee you'd like?
I'd like the pound, Kevin, please.
So you want the pound?
Yeah.
Put that down there. And of course, I'd get
the penny.
No, I don't get anything.
Oh my God.
In fact, it's an expensive trick because it's more detailed. Yeah. So that's the one thing I miss about being out here is not being able to perform.
Well, I'm the same. I mean, I can't perform because the legalities in Thailand say that you need a work permit to perform. But I mean, I'm sure you can show to friends and your school kids.
Yes.
But you're just not going to get paid.
Yeah.
So you can keep up the. Did you take all your magic tricks with you?
No, I've just bought a few close-up stuff and I've sold all the stage magic.
Yeah. And
in England.
In terms of
giving it away.
My God, giving it away. You're a kind man. Kevin, what about who do you recommend as an agent if you want to try and get the work that you're getting? No, that's a hard question.
There's lots of agents.
Right.
Yeah. First is to just ring round and get your name down for it and see if they'll take you on to pass the bookings on to you.
Yeah, that's probably good advice. I mean, every agent's different in every area, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Liverpool and, Newcastle, I suppose there's different agents for different kinds of events.
The trouble with getting a Newcastle agent is you'll end up with all your bookings in Newcastle.
So you need like an agent that's countrywide.
Or your area.
Yeah, I understand.
And then you stay in you.
Yeah. When you got to these events, Kevin, how long did you do? How what do they pay you for? They don't pay you for 5 minutes, do they?
No, you normally get booked for 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
But you're not working for 2 or 3 hours because you do one table and then walk away to where you've got a secret glass of Coke to get your breath back.
Okay.
Just in case you talk too much, I was ready.
I don't talk too much, Kevin. It's the others. But talking is important, and talking does get you places. You've got the gift of the gab. You always have, Kevin. You've always got an answer for everything. Is that coming from?
I'm quite.
Business?
Say that again.
You've got the gift of the gab. Is that because you've been in the entertainment business for some time?
Yeah, I think so. You've got to always have an answer for everything you're asked. You're no good sitting there quiet.
Yeah, I understand.
And as long as you introduce yourself properly, and for close up, I'd go to the tables and say, "Hi, I've been asked by the organisers to come and show you a little magic trick." And very, very rarely people say, "Oh, no, thank you." And if they did, I'd say, "Well, it's just one trick, it's quick here," and I'd just carry on. The only thing you got some firm nerves. And you knew when they didn't want to know whatsoever, you walked away. But even if you showed them one trick, I'd say, "Do you want to see something else?" And if they said no again, then I'd walk away. But most tables are out to be entertained. So I'd go through my full things. You're limited. If you've got 10 tables, and you only have 4, 5, 6 tricks in your pockets, that is only 10 minutes maximum. Some tables, you realise, don't do 10 minutes, do 5 minutes and clear off while they're entertained. Some, especially the people who booked you, they always wanted to be entertained. So I'd do the full routine with them first, if could, depending on what stage of the meal they're at. And then I'd go to other tables and see what the reaction from the people were.
Standing, Kevin. Well, I mean, sorry?
They aren't always as good as you and think, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, I know that's the problem. We're all different. Well, Kevin, I'm sure the viewers have enjoyed listening to your experience over the years, and of course, seeing a couple of real life magic tricks from a magic musician, entertainer, everything. Kevin is rolled into one. Very popular in the UK, I remember. It's sad that he's had to leave the business, but not had to, but chose to come out to new pastures and have a new life, which I don't blame him. That's what I've done. But for the viewers, I'm sure there's some business out there if you do really want to give it a go. So from my point of view, Kevin, hope the viewers subscribe and follow and share these videos. Thank you very much, Mr. Kevin Ward.
No problem at all. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.